Okay, guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna jump over here. Well, not actually jump, but anyway, just gonna take me a minute to get over here. Hello again. My name is Emma, and welcome to Tea Time Tuesday. Now, the reason I'm doing it this way today is because I just wanted to talk to you about how my Tea Time Tuesday, for some reason, was just starting to veer off into something that I wasn't expecting. And as much as I wanted it, because this is how I started off. I just, would just bring my tea, and I need a table. I wish I had a table here. This is like one of those lap tables. So, but because every time I sit down, the bed kind of goes down. So it's not really really sturdy. Like it can fall at any time. But I wish I had a table where I can swing out and then put it back. But because I could open this, but I just wanted something, that I could sit down on. Maybe I'll just leave it like that. I don't even know if you can see it, to tell you the truth. But anyway, so I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about how I wanted this to turn out a certain way. And as much as where is this thing? I'm trying to find out. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, I have like a little lamp out there for nighttime so I can see. I really like my gold station. I really like the way it came out. But anyway, the coziness of just wanting to sit down and just talk to people about, how you can just be less stressful by just, relaxing and drinking a cup of tea. And that's how I started out. But then all of a sudden, it just started evolving into something different. This tastes like peach, but I think it's kind of yellow. So I don't know if it's raspberry, peach, or chamomile. It tastes more like peach. It tastes really good, to tell you the truth. So going back, it started evolving into, then all of a sudden I was doing, idolatry hauls, and I was buying, little snacks here and there. And then I was doing like a taste test, a taste tasting segments where, I would, whatever I bought at Aldi's or at Dollar Tree, I would, taste it and give you my, how I felt about it. So that was going okay, and then all of a sudden it just started evolving into bigger snacks, and then I started, laying out a whole thing here, and then I was doing it on the table right here, on my white table, and I was putting like a whole little spread, and I even bought a little tier tray to put all the little, things on there. Then I was making sandwiches, then I was making little bite-sized sandwiches, which was going well. And then it even evolved even more, and I was going all the way to the kitchen, and then I was doing a whole tablescape, in the kitchen table. And then I had to stop because I was like, then I was making my own pastries. And I go, okay, this is for me. I just felt like it was evolving into something I wasn't really ready for. Not that I don't want to do it. I do. I still like the whole idea. But I'm like, this is not, I just wanted to sit down, have a cup of tea, and talk with you guys, because this is how I started off. And I think somebody made me laugh because every time I would do my Tea Time Tuesday, I would end up with these different, you know, my socks would be a different theme all the time, and every time he saw my feet, he would comment the socks that I was wearing, the different theme. So I kind of thought that was kind of cute, but yeah. So so that was funny, but yeah. So then it just started going where I wasn't really expecting it to go where it went, and all of a sudden, I started thinking, what was her name? Julia. What was her name? The one that had her own show. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to take it that far, But I even thought about that. I said, oh my God, this can be a whole little show here, and. Oh, I can't forget. I can't remember her last name. Julia. Well, you know who I'm talking about. They had the movie Julia. I think not Faye Dunaway. What was her name? The other famous actress played her. Anyway, so I said, oh my God, this could be a whole little like mini show for me, But then again, it would have taken a lot of my effort to prep so much just to do that. It would take me time to make the pastries, to set everything up, and to talk about what I made, and to taste it, and to be my own critic of how I felt about it, and then to talk to you people about, or my viewers, of what I made or how I made it. And then I was even reading a little bit of Emily Post's and about etiquette manners. And it, like I said, it just started evolving into something I wasn't expecting. And I said, well, and I was just watching Carrie Green. And she helps people with women who are beginning to do be an entrepreneur. And she was talking about how to simplify, because you ask yourself all these things. Oh, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, I'm being overwhelmed, and what I thought was easy and is now becoming complicated. And then you're looking for how to get simple answers, and then how to stay focused and try to dial it back a little bit, because it's like you're trying to do all these things, and then it's becoming overwhelming. Like, I didn't only have Tea Time Tuesday, I also have Faith Night Friday, and I have Saturday Night Threads. I'm still trying to incorporate the other days with crafting. Like, I want to do my my cricket, have cricket night, and then a journal night. So I'm still trying to incorporate those, because I like making things. I like creating things, and I also, like making jewelry and stuff like that. Oh, talk about making jewelry. I found I don't know if you can see them from all the way over there, but I found my little, Christmas ugly sweater earrings. I was so happy. I was like, yay, because what I was really doing, and I had mentioned it, I was trying to look for these little bottles that my sister had given me, and I had mentioned that she goes to hotels and stays a couple of nights because she lives far away, and in order for her to come and see the family, she would take the time and stay at a hotel. And then when she would leave with all these little amenities, like things that they give out for complimentaries. So she sent me a whole bunch of these little bottles of lotion, conditioner, body wash, and I remember I was like, oh, these are so cool, and I separated them, and I put them in individual little bags, and then I put them in a bag, and for the life of me right now, I cannot find them. I don't know where they ended up. I looked everywhere. I even cleaned out a closet, my granddaughter's closet, because I said they're probably in there. I'm looking in boxes, and I'm looking in my crates. What are they called? Those really storage boxes, or I forgot what you're called. And because I have a lot of craft stuff in there too. I looked in there, they're not in there neither. I'm moving things around. I'm like, oh my, I'm really getting frustrated right now. Really getting frustrated. I'm like, I know I have them. I know they're somewhere. Why can't I find them? I'm finding everything else but that bag. And I even went into the back and I'm moving things around, almost fell down. I was like, oh my God, like where the hell are they? So I said, that's it, I'm done. The reason why I wanted to get them or find them was because I like giving little gifts to the girls at the bank. And I was going to use that to make like little gift sets for them and put in like Christmas candy and little other things and wrap it up with little bows and give it to them at the bank. But yeah, if I can't find them, and if I can't find them at the end of this week or the beginning of next week, then I'm done, because I have a lot of other things I have to worry about. Christmas dinner, going shopping and all that other stuff. So I'm like, if I can't find them by then it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And they'll probably end up showing up probably during the summer or somewhere. So, here they are. I mean, even if I find them like, after the holidays, I can always use them for Easter, or I can use them for, even if they come near Valentine's Day. If I find them by then, I can use them for Valentine's Day, because that's what I used to do. I used to send them like little packages like for Christmas, Valentine's Day, Halloween, things like that. But I don't know. I don't know where they are. They're MIA, and so disappointed that I thought I would have been able to find them by today. I said they have to be, because I have a lot of storage underneath my bed, and I said definitely they're definitely in one of those boxes. Because I was looking yesterday, couldn't find them. That's when I found the earrings and a lot of other Christmas stuff that I saw too. And I was like, okay, great. And so I'm getting closer. I'm looking into everything, and nothing. I was like, whatever. Okay, So, and then I'm like, I feel like I'm missing a box somewhere. And because I used to order all these Epsi bags. And I remember I had a whole bag of Epsi bags filled with makeup. And I don't know where those are at neither. So I got a feeling wherever those Epsi bags are at, I got a feeling those shampoos, those little bottles are with them. Because I'm going to check one more time today underneath my bed. Because I already did one side. And it's dusty down there. So believe me, it's like, oh my God, all this dust. And I'm sweeping down, moving things. I found books and things like that. I go, oh, this is where this is at. Oh, I should have taken pictures of everything that I saw, right? But, and I did look under this side, and I have the other side, but I'm going to have to look under this side again, because they got to be somewhere. And like I said, I can't find those Epsi bags neither. I don't know where those are at. And I know in each one of them I had makeup in there. And I don't remember giving those away. I might have, but I don't remember. Now, I could always go to Dollar Tree and buy little bags, but the bottles were so cute. And that's why I wanted them, because they were really cute. And I was like, que será, But, yeah, and then, going back, my mouth, yeah, going back to, because I was even watching, what is that called? The lessons in chemistry on Apple TV. They have this like one girl who was in chemistry, and she would cook and do all these measurements for her cooking. And then she even started like doing the show and everything like that. And I was saying, and then I'm watching all how they were shooting and filming the show with all the cameras and stuff like that. And I'm like, see, that's what I need. I need a studio and 3 cameras. But it's a lot of work, and I know it's a lot of work because when I was in school, when I was in 8th grade, not that I ever took classes for this. This just came like second nature. I don't know why, but I ended up writing a play, and in 8th grade. And I had chosen people to play certain parts, and we even rehearsed all the words and everything, and all the phrases and everything that everybody had to do and say. And then we did the play. The play came out to be and this, I was in 8th grade, mind you, okay? And the play was about a robbery that took place in an apartment and stuff like that. But it was a good little story, and we did it, and everybody liked it so much that we even got an encore, and we had to do it again. So I was like, so I know how to put things together, and usually things like that just don't fall into your lap for no reason, and then even as I got older, because I was always watching cooking shows, and I was always watching restaurant shows, and again, how to put things together, that I had set up almost like a restaurant kind of thing, because I was we used to call them cell groups, when you go to church, and then women would come over, and we'd sit and talk, read the Bible verses, things like that, which was really a lot of fun. But I took it one step further. I made a meal. And, well, not really meals, but I made appetizers. And I made, coffee, to go. And I even had my daughter and my niece help me. And they would come out from the kitchen and bring, little dishes of appetizers, or they would come out of the kitchen and bring the cups of coffee. I mean, it was a whole thing. It was like, like restaurant service. It was really awesome. So, planning all that out, and everything went well. The only thing that went bad was that me being the host, I didn't have, because I was busy cooking, I didn't have time to get dressed. So it was kind of like, that was kind of aggravating. But, but everything went well. They loved the appetizers. They loved having the coffee with their, because I did have appetizers and, no drinks. It wasn't, that kind of thing. We weren't drinking. Pop and things like that with the appetizers. And then with the coffee, of course, I had dessert. And it all came out, without a hitch. It was awesome. But to know that you can do that, and it came out great, I was like, I can do this. So when I was looking at Tea Time Tuesday and things were starting to evolve more and more, I said, I'm going to have to scale it back, or I'm going to have to rethink on what I'm doing. Because if I really want to do this, it's going to take a lot of prep. Not only for setting up the area, but for the cooking part, for what I'm going to talk about. That one is a lot more trickier than my Faith Night Fridays, because Faith Night Fridays is really easy. I just have to read and give my opinion of what I feel my heart is being led to say, and of course I read commentary. So on that aspect, it's a lot more easier. A lot more easier. And it only takes like maybe 20 minutes at the most. And there's no editing. Everything's straightforward. There's no editing whatsoever. And then the same way with Saturday Night Threads. Same way. I'm just crocheting or knitting or sewing, whatever. And I'm just talking about what I'm doing. Again, another 20-25 minutes. No editing. It's just straightforward. And the same way with when I do my Cricut or my junk journaling. Same thing. So, but when it comes to Tea Time Tuesday, it's a whole different ball game. Whole different ball game. So, so I have to really think about how I really want to go about this. And even if I really, I mean, I don't want to not do it. I think it would be fun. Would I say, I don't know whether I will start it maybe after the holidays and start thinking about how I'm going to do all this, you know, because like I said, it does take a lot of preparation. And then I'm still trying to deal with my goal station. I like the way it's all set up. Like I said, I wish I had a table that can, you know, come out, because I can do this, but like I said, I'm always scared it's gonna fall. But I mean, here, let me show you. I'm gonna do this quickly because I just don't want the dog. See, it has these things here. It's almost like a, you know, but again, it's like if the dog jumps on here, you see how it's not, see how it comes down? It's not leveled. So if I had something that would come out, that would be for me like a lot more easier. But yeah, I don't want to, you know, take a chance of something falling or breaking. That's for sure. And then of course I do have my other wooden tables as well. Those are a little bit more sturdier. But this one I think I'll just use for either maybe just coloring, or, you know, or if I want to take notes or things like that. But let me see where I'm at right now, because I don't want to go too far. Could this one, I know I'm so close. Could this one only gives me a certain time? I think it's like 30 minutes. And then after 30 minutes, I have to, you know, I think it's 29 something. So let me get you a little bit more up closer. These are the earrings. I'm still trying to work on my hair. I don't know why it came out really weird this time, but and yeah, that's another thing too. I have to worry about my appearance, you know, on Tea Times Tuesday. I have to curl my hair and I have to make it look nice, and I got to put on makeup. It's a whole thing. I mean, it really is a whole thing. Well, we'll see. Something to think about. Something that I'm definitely going to sketch out or write out and decide what exactly I'm going to do. So, like a fish in the sea, so glad you caught me, and we will see you next week on Tea Time Tuesday.